Hey everyone, so I looked at the VOD and all they said was that the blade was just somehow there. Like, I don't know how they put the blade on top of the cage. I really don't know, but yeah, I mean, I guess I just have to accept that. I don't know how it's on there. I just have to assume that it's there. I don't know how they didn't see the blade when they were moving the cage, but apparently it's there. It's 6 inches, bro. But anyways, yeah, I guess it's somehow there. This trial is really confusing. Even though I feel more awake, I still don't get it, but here we are. Alright, looks like we reached the intermission segment, which means it's time for our Guess the Victim quiz. Guess the victim. A victim quiz, not a culprit quiz? The only victims are the people who are still watching this drawn out, boring stuff. Why are you being such a downer all of a sudden?
It's okay.
I am sure everyone is happy. How do you know? They could be skipping this entire conversation for all you know. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. I'm the real victim here. Me. Why are you getting upset? If anything, I'm the real victim. I gotta put up with all this nonsense all the time.
Absolutely right!
That's the right answer, Monodam. He hasn't said anything.
Hey,
Exactly, because there are no victims. Yep, even if you're killed in this killing game, you're a winner. Because then everyone mourns you, and you get tons of posthumous popularity.
Daddy!
You don't need to reveal these kinds of behind the scenes details.
All right!
Die makes you more popular, then we gotta die soon too.
Ooh, this is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost. Ah! I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary.
Logic does not compute.
Huh? Did you hear something? No, I didn't hear anything.
Are they ignoring him?
You know what else is scary? Sweet buns. Yep, tasty, tasty sweet buns. So round, so sweet, so delicious. That doesn't sound scary at all.
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
Huh? Did you hear something?
Oh dear. Oh man.
I didn't hear anything.
Poor Monodam. He brought this on himself though. I forgive the Mono Kid one, but the Monosuke one, that's uncalled for.
Answer us, Himiko. You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
Well, Donkey Lips, did you kill that twat?
Wait, must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Are you even listening?
No, I'm not listening.
What?
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired.
Even Tenko's is
Angie
facing her.
died. Tenko died. Why did I have to survive?
I don't know.
And now, you're all saying I killed them? I just don't care anymore.
Himiko.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
Himiko, don't give up!
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial!
Just shut up. I told you, I'm too tired. It's all just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
You needn't worry. Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tenko! Himiko not that kind of person. Gonta can tell by Himiko's face.
Ooh, Gonta can tell.
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated crime.
I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
That does seem like rather a pointless quest.
No, is not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth. So no give up, Himiko!
Himiko, I know how you feel. I felt the same way after Kaede died. But we can't give up. We survived. We can't give up. For the sake of everyone who died. Yeah. Oh my, why is she in the middle? I was gonna say, it feels sad. Man, she is in the middle though. That's sad.
Performing the seance in that room.
What am I supposed to say?
Was Himiko's decision, was it not?
It is.
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko?
Oh.
Because you laid your trap there.
Was trap only in that room?
No.
Other rooms may be trapped too.
I agree. It's just like Gonta said. Each room was the same. They were all trapped.
What? Is that true?
Kokichi will tell you.
I was way too careless. Wait, what are you talking about?
I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kind of stepped through. What bad luck.
While you were in the room next to the crime scene, you found a loose floorboard, right?
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
What? Hold on! There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one.
If the culprit set traps in all the rooms, then they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
Facts.
So the real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
Kyo?
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Especially you!
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please.
Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right? If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory. We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead.
Reitaro.
This
Guided.
trial, it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
You're right. Yeah, that's right.
Character development.
If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
That's right. So let's do our best.
Alright, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore.
Yeah.
I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive.
Let's go.
Do not say everyone. After all, the Blackened is still among us.
Jeez, there you go. Killing the mood like usual. But damn, well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect from my soul, bro.
That's what I expect Kaede would say.
Soul, bro?
But Shuichi's growing
Well,
too.
anyway, do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
What are you talking about?
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Ah, that is a good point.
It must have been barrier magic.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's one
That's not helping.
possibility, but I think it might have been something else.
Why did no one step on the floorboard until it was used for the murder? Because of the salt. Kia was using the salt, and no one can step on the salt. I know. It's... Oh my gosh, is that actually Kyo? Hey, where's the salt? Did I pass it? The circle. A magic circle that was drawn. Let me see if there's anything else. I think it's the circle though. Yeah, okay, let's go to the circle.
This is it!
Yes, sir!
It's because of the magic circle at the scene of the crime.
It's magic. Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse.
Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle. The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trick.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
That's right. If that's the case, then the culprit... There's no doubt in my mind, they're the one who killed Tenko. Only one person had the opportunity and the motive. Why would Kyo have the motive though?
It has to be you!
Oh dear!
Kyo. Was it you?
Whatever are you talking about?
That's a weird voice.
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Kyo?
Why do you suspect me?
Because you were the one who drew the magic circle.
And he put the tarp over.
The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick. But that's not all it was for. In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined. And those variables were defined by using the magic circle. In short, the circle itself was the most important tool in this murder. Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit.
Well, Kyo,
Answer already! Did you do it?
Oh my gosh.
What is so funny?
I was just thinking. So this is how each Blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
What? An intriguing experience?
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes? So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
I don't know.
I see. That is problem.
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
How can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
Because even if...
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question.
Because
first.
even if he got rid of Tenko, that doesn't mean he got rid of Angie. And so, if that's the case, he's safe. Yeah. Because we can only get rid of Angie's killer. The culprit stepped on that exact floorboard, even in the darkness. But how? How did they move around in total darkness? In a room that dark, it's hard to imagine the culprit found the right board. Although, even after I put out the candle, I could move along the wall with my hand.
Wait a minute. Maybe...
Did you figure it out?
That's it. The culprit didn't even have to see at all. They use... touch. So they use touched. If you're talking about the wall, they use touch. You can touch the salt too.
That's it.
He has it memorized. He has the whole thing memorized. He
The
can touch
culprit used touch.
the salt.
They didn't see. They felt.
That way they could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle.
Wasn't Seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move then, right?
The salt?
Were there any other markers within reach?
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
No, I'm sure there was something. He knows about the circle, a landmark they could have used to determine where the floorboard was. It must have been at the scene, I know it. Hangman's Gambit. Was it this? Okay. Dude, I need it. Here we go.
That's it. The magic circle. They used the magic circle. Remember? The magic circle was drawn with salt. The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
I see. So Kyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong.
What?
Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
So what?
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes? The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes?
But you're talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
So which is it? Is there any way to check?
No, we destroyed
Not
it.
anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on.
I see, another piece of the puzzle. Drawing the circle with salt, all but guaranteed it would be temporary. The investigation itself would have gotten rid of the evidence. Clever.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
You have perfect memory! Oh my gosh!
We don't have any way to check it now.
Kibo!
Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please?
Do you have like a camera or something?
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
He was in the room!
Hey, may I have your attention?
Oh, I said cut that out! It's too bright!
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
Kibo, the goat! The goat!
I had Miu add another function to my body, in addition to the flashlight.
What the? No way! Did you really? Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that
Please, let me use it. With it, I might be able to save everyone.
Alright, so what is this function?
The ultimate robot is
It's
the
an
goat.
image recording function.
Yes, sir!
Image recording?
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory. I'll give it a try. Ready?
Yes. Let's see if it's the same.
I've also used magic like that before.
This will literally confirm if Kyo is innocent or not. Let's go.
This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the seance. Please confirm that the floor of the empty room is clearly visible. Go on, take the picture and see for yourself.
Okay, got it.
I reluctantly took the paper from Kibo's mouth. So this is the magic circle used for the seance.
Well, Shuichi, do you notice anything?
Notice anything? What? What am I supposed to do? What part of the magic circle is most suspicious? I wouldn't know. I have to see the magic circle. What? I don't know. Is that the entrance? This? The area in the center is empty. Isn't that just the pathway?
Oh no!
Okay, was Kibo... I don't know. It must be all these lines that are drawn out, like this.
There!
Yeah! Like, why is it... Wait, it's a circle, but it's drawn out.
This helped a lot, Kibo. Without you, I never would have seen through Kyo's lie.
My lie?
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document. But that's a lie, isn't it? The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners.
Oh my goodness.
Which means that you would be able to find the floorboard from anywhere in the room.
So it was different from the document after all.
Oh, Kibo's the goat.
Oh, because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
Hey, where's my thanks? I'm the one who installed that function into Kibo.
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
Oh.
Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health. Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds.
Oh my gosh.
What? Why?
What?
Shit is a great ability.
I'm so confused.
Plus, taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty, so... See? You're all grossed out! This is why I didn't want to tell you about my plan!
Quit talking about your poop. No one cares.
Nakamaru cares. Okay.
Kyo, you killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
So, Kyo, if you have any objections, you can...
Your deductions are fiction. Well, since you've given me the option, I will most certainly object. To be honest, it's unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion.
Diversion? Unimportant.
Now I shall bear witness to your abilities, Shuichi. Do entertain me. If you are going to claim I am the culprit, then what of the murder weapon? It was set up in the cage.
Yeah, somehow. I don't know how,
Only
though.
people capable of that are Kokichi and Shuichi, who carried the cage. So suspicion should fall on them.
Why does it not cut through the whole
True,
thing?
we could
Oh,
have placed the
gosh.
sickle there, but we could not have removed it later. Because we weren't the ones who lifted the cage. That was Himiko.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle.
I'll cut through your words! The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterward is Kyo. That was done by covering the cage with a white cloth.
Yeah, how do you put the sickle in the cage?
You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth.
How? Like I don't... I mean, you have to be slick, I guess.
And retrieved it afterward when you removed the cloth. Then, while everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful! That's exactly correct.
What?
It's correct. Then why don't you give up already?
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now. Alas.
So, it was you? You killed Tenko?
Let me guess. You'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much. Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma. But unfortunately for you, that won't happen.
Oh my.
Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
Dude, this guy.
What you talking about, Kyo?
What you talking about?
You still don't understand? I killed Tenko. That is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class trial.
Meaningless?
You mean Monokuma's extra rule, right?
Ah, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates? Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first serve.
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie. For
Alright.
us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue. Because the blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
Trivial issue? No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie too.
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh,
Only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you. If you're the one who killed Tenko, you gotta be the one who killed Angie.
I understand how you feel, Himiko, but maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly. There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth.
So you understand how she feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings?
Of course I understand. I worked really hard to understand.
Hey, why are you getting all worked up, Kibo? Chill, dude.
That's enough! It's voting time! I'm gonna vote for him!
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Isn't Kyo culprit?
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes? How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer? Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
You're lying! You killed Tenko and Angie!
I wonder what his
Now, hold
motivations
on.
are.
Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
We should talk it out more. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Nuts to that. Any way you look at this case, Kyo is obviously the culprit.
Why? Stop it.
Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at it.
Why?
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a
Okay,
logical
we're
decision.
split. Okay.
The culprit's one of you.
Yeah.
Wait, this argument is getting intense. At times like this, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds.
Yay.
I've been waiting for this!
Why were you waiting for it?
Kyo confessed to killing Tenko, but instead he didn't kill Angie. We won't forgive Kyo for what he did, but we can't vote until we know the facts. I have to pin down the evidence and convince everyone.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
Kibo, we don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
The katana was found
Huh?
in Kyo's lab.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi! Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
Oh, so that the last one, or the one I missed was Angie.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
Kibo, we don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
Forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
I've got this! But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi! Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
I've got this!
No.
Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
This is our answer!
That's not a lot of people now.
It would be a mistake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's murder. And there's still the mystery of Tenko's murder.
Mystery? What kind of mystery?
Well, Kyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene.
Is it the hole?
I believe it might even have something to do with Angie's murder.
Like the hole underground, not the hole in the corner. The outlying piece of evidence at Tenko's murder scene. What? Where is it? Oh dear. There's nothing about, is it Kochichi? Dried blood under the floor. Was there something strange about that? I saw something under the floorboards that bothered me when we investigated.
Damn it!
I don't know where that is though. Where's what clue at the crime scene that hasn't been explained yet? Okay, we explained that. We explained that. Oh, this one. It was quite far away from the blood that was dripping.
This is it!
Okay.
The blood stain found under the floor. Maki and I found it during the investigation. It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped on.
Is that Tenko's blood?
That bloodstain was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers.
Also, the bloodstain was already dry when we found it. But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet.
Well, that's weird. Why was that bloodstain the only dry one?
The bloodstain under the floorboard was dry because it happened before the seance. It was there before Tenko was killed. It was from the investigation. It was there before she was killed, yeah. It could be one of the two. I mean, I don't know. I ran out of time. You don't understand, but you found it, Shuichi. Gonta might not be able to help you. What the heck? Fine, I'll just choose the first one.
That's it! The bloodstain wasn't from Tenko's murder. It was there before we started the seance.
Before the seance?
That should make it clear whose blood it was.
That's it! That bloodstain wasn't Tenko's. It was Angie's.
Oh.
Why was blood from Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder?
Yeah, wasn't Angie killed in her research lab?
Just because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
Ah, I guess that's possible.
If Angie wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities. We assumed that only council members could have killed Angie since her body was in her lab. But if she died somewhere else, Then we can't suspect just the council members anymore.
So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out. Well, I thought that was more likely from the start. So I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Places she might have gone? Why did you check the empty rooms then?
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
Did Angie have business in rooms?
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again.
I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now too. But I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie.
Oh. Angie left her lab on her own and headed to the room where she was killed. Is Kokichi's statement true, or...
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead.
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
To burn the Necronomicon? You need to burn it. Oh. It doesn't matter what it looks like, so that effigy is whatever. But you need to burn it. Yeah.
That's it! She wanted a candle!
I agree with that.
I agree. That's it. Angie went to that room to get a candle.
Yeah, for kinky wax play!
Stop. Think about it.
No. Angie was going to use it for the ritual. According to the Necronomicon, to resurrect the dead.
After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning.
Then, did she seek out a candle so she could burn the book?
That's right. There's nothing to start a fire with in Angie's lab. So she went to go get a candle from one of the empty rooms.
And that's when the culprit attacked her!
Oh, scary, scary. Oh.
That's why there was dried blood underfloor.
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was held. Bravo, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance. If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room. If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's bloodstain under the floorboards.
That's right. Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards where Tenko died.
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be a Tua's will. Or maybe the power of magic.
What a troll.
It's neither. I just picked one.
Oh.
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that as fact already. You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room, and then moved to the lab?
Yeah.
Then how do you explain the large amount of blood in the lab?
The tape, maybe?
It may be possible to carry a body, but blood cannot be moved.
Maybe the tape? I'm not sure.
I think she was still alive after the attack in the empty room. She was killed after she was carried to her lab.
That means the culprit attacked her twice. I have evidence of that. You do? Oh my gosh. What is this, Shuichi? Tell me. Oh dear. Oh man. The forehead was not bleeding as much as it should.
This is it! The fatal wound was a cut to the back of her neck from a katana. But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma, and I think I know why. After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
I see. So that puddle of blood is from the killing blow.
Right?
Ha! It's all clear now. Angie was attacked in the empty room, carried to her lab, and it was there that the culprit finished her off.
All clear. This is all clear. What are you all talking about? All clear? What is all clear? What are you? All clear? What are you all? You what? What are? I will not fear. I will not back down.
Oh my gosh.
Sweet Korekio, calm yourself. Their words are all hollow. There is no meaning to any of them.
Oh. What?
You must teach these ignorant children a lesson. Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll teach them.
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies!
Not yet. Nothing is clear at all. It's full of doubts, of mysteries, of a dense, impenetrable fog! Nothing is clear at all!
Rebuttal Showdown Truth Blade. Okay, Korekio, that's... Alright.
Angie was attacked in the empty room first, and then carried into the research lab? Impossible! Impossible! That's nothing but a delusion!
Oh, I missed.
You intend to poison our minds with your delusions?
It's no delusion. Angie's 2 external wounds tell the story. After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art research lab and then killed.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell?
The duct tape.
The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains.
Oh, it's true it had no bloodstain. Oh my gosh, why that ice slice too early?
Damn it! Even if you wipe them down later, there'd still be traces of evidence left behind. But there was no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
I'll cut through your words! There was evidence left at the scene. The bloody tape under Angie's body.
What?
It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
Bloody tape? Gonta didn't notice at all.
It was under the body. It's most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of. But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt, and ended up under her body.
It must have been Atua who did that for us.
Oh, thank you, Atua.
What? Atua? How long are you going to keep that up?
I'll join.
Now we know most of the mystery behind Angie's murder.
I'm convinced there's only one person who could have killed Angie.
What? So Korekio?
It has to be you!
You killed both?
It's you, Kyo. You killed Angie.
you!
Wait, why would you kill both? You killing Tenko just ruined everything, because if you also killed Angie, you just revealed how Angie was removed. If you just left Tenko alone, it would have been fine, I feel like.
Well, that was obvious. Such a boring, obvious answer.
You killed both of them. Why? Why did you kill them?
In terms of pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
I agree.
Why? Why you killed them both?
I think one of the murders was an accident.
An accident?
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
Huh? Which one?
The murder that was an accident. It has to be this one. The Tenko one revealed Angie's, right? Why would the Angie one be an accident? You have to strike her twice. No, the way Tenko was killed required meticulous preparations. Then how is Angie an accident? You could just hit her.
Damn it!
What? How is any of them an accident, actually?
That's it!
What? I don't get it.
Angie's murder was an accident.
What? Tenko wasn't accident?
That's right. Kyo originally planned to kill someone with a seesaw trick.
Oh, did she fall through a
But while
floorboard?
he was making preparations in the empty room,
Oh.
Angie walked in.
He didn't. Okay.
So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
Oh.
She just happened to walk in on the culprit setting up and was killed.
Then he should have just stopped there. Once he killed Angie, there was no reason for him to kill Tenko.
He only needed to kill one for this game. Killing two is pointless. If you get bonus points for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
Which it did.
Why, Kyo? Why you kill two of our friends?
What on earth are you talking about? No, I'm not the culprit. So why is everyone looking at me like I am? Why? Why are they? Why is it? Calm yourself, Korekio. Yes. You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter. You mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You mustn't waver. Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
There he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
It almost seems like he's talking with someone.
Atua.
Someone? He's just talking to himself. And why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
No matter how loudly you protest, this is a trivial matter. I will never acknowledge your allegations. Not a single one of them. For you see, there is no evidence that I killed Angie. No, I will not acknowledge it. I will only acknowledge facts, true events. I won't acknowledge fiction, mystery. I won't acknowledge your deductions or guesses. Well said. Good job, Korekio.
Oh, wow.
Yes, thanks.
Creeps me the fuck out!
No evidence? There is no evidence that he killed Angie?
You're wrong. There is evidence.
Alright, tell us, Suichi.
What? You do realize bluffs like that won't work, yes?
The weapon that was used to knock Angie unconscious in the empty room. That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
Oh, what is it? What is it?
That's not possible. I think you may have misunderstood. Apologize. Come on, apologize. 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 Come on. Apologize. 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 Apologize.
Seriously, what the hell's happening?
I have no idea what's happening with Kyo. But I know what weapon was used on Angie. I have to prove it to him. Ew!
I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong. Yes, I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess. I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong. Yes, I'm not the culprit. Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic, that's merely a delusion. Well said, Korekio. To continue this debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic, that's merely a delusion. Well said, Korekio.
Oh, that was. Oh, it was the other way
To continue
around.
this debate is meaningless. I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me.
What is
You
that?
have no proof that Korekio is the killer.
Floorboard moved.
I told you I am not the culprit.
Wait, I don't know what that RE.
So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 Apologize.
What is that?
You have no proof that Korekio is the killer.
Removed floorboard. I couldn't do W. It wouldn't let me press W.
So
What?
why are you as the killer?
Moved floorboard. Oh,
ends here.
I did W. I mean, I did the wrong one then. Never mind. What was that?
Kyo hit
What did I
Angie
see?
with the same floorboard used in the seesaw trick.
Oh.
I see. And how do you know the floorboard was the murder weapon?
There was a small patch of dried blood on the underside of the floorboard.
Angie's blood?
Blood that spattered there when the culprit struck Angie with the board. But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard. There's also the bloodstain under the floor to consider. For that to be there, the floorboard must not have been in place at the time of the attack.
Ah.
Good point. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have splattered beneath it.
Kyo's earlier confession is further evidence that the floorboard was used.
How?
If the weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick,
It means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie. I believe that while Keo was setting up the seesaw, he was holding the board when Angie walked in.
And he cold-cocked her with the floorboard.
All you can do now is accept it. You even confessed to Tenko's murder already.
So it's true. This is the truth.
Wow, Keo, I didn't expect that from
Looks
you.
like we're almost at the end. All right, Shuichi. I'll leave the finale to you. Bring down the house.
Shuichi, please, put an end to this. For Angie and Tenko's sake. End this class trial.
Hey, you need to work out with us.
I understand. I'll go over everything one more time. Keo, I want you to confess. No, I will force you to confess.
Wait, no, that's crazy though. Everyone's room we revealed are gone. They're gonna be gone. That's crazy. Like, literally, your room is revealed. Your plot armor is gone. Like, gosh, sickle place to kill. Okay, so they were removing the floor. That is crazy. I didn't expect that. That's good stuff. That's the sickle stuff makes sense now to me. Okay, it makes sense now. What was the culprit with the saw in the room? With the saw in the empty room? So, oh, okay. Ah, what are you doing here? Are you with the tour? What are you doing? Oh, you can do that. Look at that. I didn't know you can place it like that. I didn't know the sickle was that small, to be honest. I wasn't paying attention to that. Alright, makes sense. What was the compression? What was compressing the injury on Angie's head while she was carried? She was just hurt, you know? They locked the door? What weapon got rid of Angie? Remove the gold leaf katana. And then... whose effigy was stabbed into the katana? What weapon? Oh, okay. This was sad, man. They all trusted him. I feel sad about that one. We saw it live. It's just... darn, bro. Look at him. Look at her. She trusted him. This was smart, though, but... I really think, like, if the Angie one was an accident, you really didn't need to get rid of Tenko. Who besides Kokichi was responsible for extinguishing the flames? Me? How was the culprit able to move around in darkness during the seance? Okay. When the culprit approached the stage, or, cage. Cattle, oh, ouch. They stomped hard on the floor? How did the... Okay, the magic circle got erased from everyone's footsteps.
This is the truth of the case! Let's look back at the first murder. It was late last night. The culprit was in the empty room on the 4th floor. The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned. To use the floorboard as a seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it. The plan was to make the same preparations for all 3 empty rooms. This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and whoever picked a room. To cut the crosspieces, they needed a saw. I imagine they got one from the warehouse. They were planning to cut the crosspieces in all 3 rooms.
La la la. What is that
However,
sound?
when the culprit was working on the middle room, the unexpected happened. Angie walked into that room and saw the culprit making their preparations. She needed some fire for the ritual and had gone to the room for a candle. At that point, the culprit had not finished the setup and was just cutting crosspieces. Angie might not have concluded that it was tied to some kind of murder plan.
Wait. There's no way the resurrecting thing's like a natural motive then, right? Unless that has to do with Kyo, like with the humans, like if you're resurrecting something, then you're like some kind of like witch or devil. But if it's not, then we should still go with the resurrection ritual and revive Rantaro, right?
But now that Angie had seen it, the culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick. Any other person might have just given up, but not our culprit. The culprit took the floorboard they loosened and struck the unsuspecting Angie in the head.
Yikes.
The culprit did not want to give up on their plan and had to improvise. They wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding. Then they picked up her unconscious body and carried her to a research lab. While she was unconscious, the culprit hurried to tie up this loose end.
Where's the hand on that one?
But because they were in a hurry, they made a crucial oversight. They didn't notice the duct tape had peeled off and was under Angie's body. Without that evidence, we may never have figured out the culprit's trick.
Wait, didn't they rip it off? I don't know. It looked like they were, but might have not.
Carrying the supplies they needed, the culprit returned to the ultimate art lab. Locked the front door from inside. And took out the katana they brought from their own lab. They then stabbed Angie in the back of the neck, finally killing her.
Wait, what if the reason why they got rid of... So, They got rid of Angie because Angie saw the plan. Okay, so what if Kyo... Like, I don't see any reason to get rid of 2 people. And, like, so far... Because the first game, they didn't kill 2 people. Someone else killed the first guy. And then the second person got rid of another person. The second game, it was an accident because someone was watching it happen. This time, the first one was an accident. But the second one was on purpose. So it's the second one on purpose because you already got a kill right there. And the evidence you left behind was pretty far away. So was the reason they killed the second person because they didn't want to look like a fool in front of everyone, in terms of like they didn't want their caged child ritual to fail. Like they wanted to use that as an excuse as to why that ritual failed. Maybe their ego is like, oh, I don't want it to fail in front of everyone, so let's just get rid of Tenko. Maybe it could be a pride thing. Because otherwise, I don't see a reason to do that. But also the salt was drawn wrong.
To further confuse us, the culprit attempted to make a locked room mystery. First, they used rope from the warehouse and hung 4 effigies upside down. There were 2 reasons for this. To overwhelm the room with an occult atmosphere. And the other was the key to locking the room. The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's effigy near the rear entrance. And spun the effigy around to twist up the rope. After enough turns, the culprit let go and headed for the rear door. Once released, the effigy began spinning, and the gold leaf katana with it. The handle of the katana then hit the sliding lock, locking the door. A difficult trick, but remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch. The culprit also would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times. Once complete, the door was locked, but the duct tape was left behind. Perhaps the culprit noticed it, but by that point, it was too late.
Yikes.
The room was sealed. There was no way for them to get back inside. Then, this morning, we opened up the room and discovered Angie's body. But the culprit wasn't finished. They wanted one more murder.
Why, though?
To do that, they manipulated us into performing this seance. Of the 3 empty rooms, the middle one was chosen for the seance. I was invited by Kokichi to take Kibo's place in the seance. Tenko volunteered to be the medium, but she never imagined it would get her killed. To perform the seance, the culprit claimed they needed something for Tenko. A small stone that Himiko had brought from the courtyard. Tenko, at the culprit's request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone. That position was instrumental in making sure the murder went as planned. Next,
oh, that was rough.
Kokichi and I placed the iron cage over Tenko in the middle of the magic circle. The culprit then volunteered to drape the white cloth over the iron cage.
Uh-huh.
We didn't realize it at the time, but that was a deliberate decision by the culprit.
Oh, wow, man.
They needed to set up the murder weapon that was used to kill Tenko. While they were covering the cage with a cloth, they secretly placed the sickle.
That was next level stuff.
Finally, 4 of us placed the wooden statue on top of the cage. The culprit used the weight of the statue to keep the murder weapon in place. After the preparations were complete, we began the seance. In complete darkness, we each stood in one corner and sang the Caged Child song. When the song finished, the soul of the dead was supposed to enter the medium. But our culprit had another plan, to commit a murder in the darkness. Right after we started singing, the culprit began making their way toward Tenko. It would have been quite difficult to do in total darkness, but our culprit had a guide. They used the lines of the magic circle drawn with salt. The culprit felt for the salt and used it to guide them along. And when the culprit reached the center of the circle, they found the floorboard that had its crosspiece cut off the night before. Then lifted up their foot and stomped down hard on the floorboard.
Yikes.
The floorboard lifted up like a seesaw and pushed Tenko's body up toward the ceiling of the cage.
Ouch.
Tenko was stabbed in the back of the neck by the sickle on the top of the cage. She was killed right before our eyes, and we didn't even see it. After committing the crime, the culprit followed the salt back to their corner. Finished the ritual and had us light the candles. We followed the culprit's directions and removed the equipment used for the seance. And discovered Tenko's body. And while we were all focused on the body, the culprit picked up the sickle and dropped it under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room.
Look at that.
Ironically, the final step of the murder was unwittingly carried out by us. The culprit had planned the murder so that we would unintentionally destroy some evidence. That evidence was the magic circle that the culprit used to navigate in the dark. However, the culprit didn't know that Kibo had taken a picture. He really saved us. Without that, we wouldn't know what changes were made to the circle.
He did. MVP.
But now we know for certain, and we know the culprit drew the magic circle. Korekio Shinguchi, the ultimate anthropologist. You're the culprit behind these murders. That's where my detective work leads us. It all fits.
sweet, Korekio. There are times when it's necessary to admit defeat.
Oh?
Admit? Yeah. Okay.
So you finally admit you did it.
Unfortunately. Yes. Yes. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. My one regret. My only regret.
You only regret one thing?
Was not being able to make 100 friends.
100 friends?
It was my dream to make 100 friends.
What, by killing 100?
Oh, it's so unfortunate! I was so close to 100!
What are you talking about? I do not understand a word of this.
Who gives a fuck? Let's vote for this kooky bastard and be done with this already!
Roger that! One voting time coming up!
The heart racing excitement as...
Oh, wow.
The heart racing excitement!
As the blackened and the spotless finally face off.
Oh, wow.
It's voting time!
They are done with Monodam. Yeah, they're done. Alright. Let's see who it is.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
Let's see. Alright, this time Kyo voted for himself. Okay. I voted Himiko. Seems like no one else did. I feel like why wouldn't you just at least try to vote for someone else other than you? Like, someone voted for Shuichi's, but I mean, I feel like that was the wrong person to vote for. They should vote for the second most sus person.
Chosen as the blackened. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
But we already made our choice. Verdict? Oh, this is at the casino. Or it's like a casino machine. I got an all A's? I thought I did bad. Wait, no way I got all A's. Are you serious? Alright, so the misses and the retries. I retried 3 times, so minus 3,000. How'd I get all A's? I don't... Okay. Somehow I got it. Seriously? You're correct again.
Absolutely right.
This is the third correct verdict in a row.
All right.
If you manage to get 12 correct verdicts in a row, you'll proceed to the bonus round. How's this gonna last that long?
For now.
It's finally over.
No.
Not yet. I haven't heard his answer yet. Kyo, why? Why did you kill Angie and Tenko?
Right!
Yeah, he no need to kill them both, no matter what motive he have.
Oh?
Motive?
Hey!
Did your motive have something to do with the transfer student who was resurrected? Even if it did, though, how did that trigger a murder?
Hey, hey!
Don't tell me, were you actually scared of the resurrection ritual, Kaito?
Shut up!
I never said I was scared. The resurrection ritual had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Because we're friends, I'll tell you, I never once believed in the ritual. I would never get rid of someone over such a silly thing as that.
What?
So it has nothing to do with a motive?
Eh?
Then why?
Yes.
For the one that I love.
There is someone that I love.
Uh-oh. From the bottom of my heart, someone so dear, someone I long for.
I love her with all my heart, and she loves me with all her heart. Yes, we vowed an endless love to each other, forever bound by fate.
The flashback light?
None can come between us. We are bound by an intense love, no matter what anyone says.
What?
Bragging about your perfect love life? Some of us aren't that lucky. So to see this lover of yours, you had to escape.
Don't tell me.
That's why you killed Angie and Tenko? But why did you kill them both? If you asked if I did it to escape this place, my answer would be no.
Wonderful.
Because I have no need to escape this place. The one I love is inside. Inside.
Wait!
Don't look at me, I'm not his lover.
Yeah.
Calm down, no one would want a disgusting person like you anyway.
Kersploosh!
Hey!
Who is it? Who's this person you love?
Hey,
Is it really one of us? When I say inside, I do not mean inside the academy.
You see,
I mean inside me.
sister.
The one I love, it lives inside me. My dearest sister.
Huh?
Sister?
Wait!
Don't look at me, I'm not his sister.
Right?
Well, duh, if you were his sister, he would have got rid of himself already.
Wait!
Your sister? But didn't you say she was your lover?
Whatever is the matter?
It is not that difficult. My sister is my lover.
I loved her so deeply. And she loved me so deeply.
I see.
The fact that we were siblings meant nothing to us. They called it forbidden love, but none could stop the love we shared. Oh, how I long for my sister's warmth.
It's just no physical connection.
The only time I felt at peace was when I was enveloped in my sister's warmth.
Dude, why did the key choose Korekyu out of all the people for the Love Hotel, man? Why? I was so upset, man. No. Why, man? I would even take Himiko.
For my beloved sister.
Always messing around.
You had to escape from here, right?
No.
No, I had to kill for her.
Huh? Sister.
Was very sickly. She was always in and out of the hospital ever since she was a child. Because of that, she didn't have many friends. She always seemed lonely.
However,
even if I could be her little brother and her lover, I couldn't be her friend. So I thought I'd find her some friends. Friends for my dear deceased sister. That's why he killed multiple.
Huh?
Deceased. So when you said I was like wondering, when you said 100, bro, do you mean 100 people you got rid of?
Do you understand?
My sister is now a ghost, so her friends should be ghosts too, right?
For my beloved sister.
I've killed many to send her 100 friends. They were all wonderful people, worthy of being sister's friends.
Huh?
What?
Incomprehensible.
This is too impossible to understand. Too impossible.
Sister.
Is very happy.
Yes.
Korekio, I am very happy. Thanks to you, I am not lonely.
What?
Could it be that the lipstick version of Kyo is...
I am Korekio's older sister.
Thank you for looking after my brother.
What?
Yes.
After I lost my beloved sister, I was so distraught I nearly went mad. But sister came to save me.
I am pleased.
She visited me during one of my seances and stayed inside me.
Sister.
Now I can see her whenever I want. I'm never lonely.
Korekio.
That's wonderful, Korekio. Your love made the impossible possible.
Are you serious?
Is this really a spirit?
I told you.
He's just delusional. What a sad girl who can't even believe in the power of love.
Ew.
Either way, he's totally out of his mind. I mean, he killed for a dead chick.
Well, you know.
You said you killed a lot already, right? So it wasn't just the 2 you killed here?
What was that?
Seems like he was already crazy before he got here.
Because?
You didn't kill to escape from here. That wasn't your purpose from the get-go. You just want to get rid of a bunch, huh?
Unacceptable.
Do not make me out to be some bloodthirsty, indiscriminate killer. I only kill girls who I think are worthy of being sisters' friends. Wow, you think Angie is worthy? And Tenko? Bro.
Huh?
Only girls. I see, so when we were deciding on who should be the medium. Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. Oh. You said it would work best with a girl. I spent my time evaluating all the girls here.
Wonderful.
And besides Maki and Miu, they were all worthy. All worthy of being sisters' friends.
Yeah?
All worthy?
Why, you?
How come I'm not included? I mean, not like I care.
Then
the second victim could have been me? Tenko died in place of me? Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in. No, I'll do it.
Excellent.
Himiko would have been great, but Tenko volunteering made me so happy. Her noble, earnest heart made her a perfect friend for her sister.
Wonderful.
She even infiltrated the student council to protect Himiko.
Huh?
Oh, I see. Infiltrate, really?
But
how did you... It was obvious to me. I have studied many people.
Can this be?
Yes, she stood up against the darkness of the school all by herself. All for her beloved friend.
Beautiful.
I was so touched by that. Wonderful. She was a perfect friend for sister. I can't understand why you didn't like her, Himiko.
Well,
I was planning on having you become sister's friend too, eventually.
No way!
You do all that for... Wow, you did all that just to kill? For you to go that far, that's pretty impressive.
Well, you know.
You were interested in the caged child just so you can use it to kill someone, right?
let's see.
It interested me as an anthropologist, of course, but more than that.
For my beloved sister!
I wanted to kill from sister. I cannot deny that overpowering feeling. Oh, he's sick.
Are you okay?
Kaito, are you okay? You look kind of pale. Don't worry about it. Let's focus on Kyo right now. Allow me to explain, though. I did not plan to kill both of them. I knew I would have plenty of chances after escaping this place.
However...
But Angie walked in on me preparing and I ended up killing her a different way. So I figured I may as well kill someone else too. After all, it would be a shame to just waste the seance trick I prepared.
What is that?
You're talking like you killed her just because you could. Not just because I could. I was sending another friend to sister.
Correcchio.
You're such a thoughtful little brother, but it was bad to get greedy.
Oh dear.
You're right, because of that, now I can't send 100 friends to sister. Do you understand now? Those were the circumstances of Correcchio's crime. I do not understand. This is all too impossible for me to understand.
Why?
That right? Killing 2 friends for your dead sister?
But how?
That wrong. That's so wrong. Oh, don't get so worked up. There's something I learned after sister's death.
Do not worry.
Death only changes a person's form. The soul lives on as a ghost.
That's right.
Even though I'm a ghost now, I'm always by Correcchio's side.
Sister.
Ugh,
Cut it out already.
what was that?
I don't understand anything you're saying. Nothing makes sense. That's not fair. Why did Angie and Tenko have to die for something so unfair?
Well...
Because death is unfair.
Yeah. And another thing.
All deaths are unfair deaths. Why do you think news stations get such high ratings when they're reporting about death? Because everyone likes unfair deaths.
Maybe.
Well, if you look at it like that, this whole killing game embodies that philosophy, huh? Gifted high school students forced to play a killing game. Man, if people were watching this, they would get a kick out of it. If people are watching this...
Shut up!
Knock off that BS. Only sick people would enjoy watching this.
You got me.
If I wasn't in this killing game, I would have so much fun watching.
So then...
The nature of this killing game is yet shrouded in mystery. But my role in it is over. I have finished my explanation to you, friends.
Sister...
I think I shall go see her now, my beloved sister.
Sister...
I was unable to send her 100 friends, but at least I could see her now.
Correcchio.
It's alright, sweet Correcchio, come to me.
Oh.
Okay, Monokuma. Looks like you've already prepared. Now then, let's get started.
It's punishment time!
Huh?
Punishment time.
Sister...
At long last, I'll finally get to see you again.
That's right.
From now on, no one will try to stop us. We can be together without having to hide our love from others.
What?
I can't accept this.
Therefore,
Like I said, there's no such thing as a death that can be accepted.
from an anthropological point of view...
Why do you think so many different cultures have funeral rites? Why do you think rumors of ways to resurrect the dead never cease?
Yes.
The living must find a reason, however forced, to accept death when it happens. How you come to terms with death also determines how you live, yes?
What was that?
That was the answer I reached. How about you? How will you live a life that faces death?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate anthropologist, Correcchio Shiguchi.
I shall observe.
I will watch over you as a ghost. As your friend, I will watch over you.
That's right.
It won't be just me and Correcchio. All those who died will be watching. I will be watching to see how you face the death of your friends.
Humanity is beautiful.
I'll be watching forever and forever.
It's punishment time!
Here we go. Hey, why are they both there? Oh. No, what is Monodam doing? He's just watching this whole thing. What? Yikes, that hurts. Salt? Wow, even his sister's putting salt on him. Wait, Monokuma stole the sister? What a player. Oh my gosh. What?
How gory!
No, Monodam, why?
How can this be?
To think my cute child would get rid of themselves.
Yay!
It's so cute. It's so freaking cute that he would get rid of himself because he couldn't get along. Monodam, no. Had I known this would happen, I would have been nicer to him. The only reason Monodam obsessed over getting along was because everyone but me bullied him.
That's right.
Yes, but the other cubs drove him insane, not me.
Hey.
Who's that?
Eh?
You forgot already? That's kind of scary.
Well now.
Looks like another class trial has wrapped up and without incident, so I'm gonna take back this here Necronomicon. Seems like a waste though. You guys sure you don't want to use it? You guys should have brought someone back to life and added them to your roster.
You?
How long are you gonna keep talking about that?
I told you.
Ignore him. The whole resurrection ritual is obviously a lie. He's trying to shake us mentally to get us to panic.
What's the point?
I'm assuming you'll think another murder will happen if you do that, right? Who can say? What a waste. I think it's a waste too. If none of you were gonna use it, you should have let me have it. Then I could have resurrected one of my dead siblings. Which one? I don't know. They were all pretty terrible, actually. Wait, did one of us die? I could have sworn it's just been the two of us the whole time.
Oh yeah.
It's too bad you missed a chance to raise the dead. That's what you get for doubting me. No. Too bad. No.
So long. Farewell.
Even now, he still talks about raising the dead.
Always messing around.
Man, this is dumb. What people believe in is up to them, but living people shouldn't have to suffer because of the dead.
Of course.
The living are more precious than the dead, no matter what. That's not something a coward like you should say. Be quiet, leave me alone. But there's one thing this case taught me. I thought there was a god watching over us, but there isn't after all. Not in this academy. You right.
You're right.
Well, that's why we have to work together, right? Face it together. Our ultimate talents are the best weapons we have.
Going to do his best.
To keep everyone safe. Going to want to protect everyone. But your talent is entomology. I don't want Shuichi to use his ultimate talent anymore. I'm getting sick of class trials.
You're right.
Your talent as an assassin is way more in trouble. When are you gonna use it, huh?
Okay,
I'll work hard until everyone trusts my talent.
that's right.
It may not be possible now, but I'll put in the effort so everyone can trust me. I won't run away anymore. I want to survive and escape this place with everyone. Maki. I see. I wonder how long that will last. What if your true calling as a killer shows? Don't underestimate her. Makiro is one of my sidekicks.
Got a minute?
I don't remember being your sidekick. Also, didn't I tell you to stop calling me Makiro?
Oh.
You guys are so close now. This must be the powerful bond of friendship. But I would have preferred it to happen sooner, especially not after losing 7 people. You're right, only 9 people left now. What do you know? The person can do basic math. That's right, 7 pieces of dummies have flushed away and only 9 remain.
Actually,
By that calculation, doesn't that make you one of the pieces?
But,
Just 9 of us.
well, you know.
Humans are like weeds, too numerous to count. 7 of us dead doesn't mean that much in the end.
Shit.
That's totally what the Heartless Robot is thinking, right? Right?
How rude!
No, I am not thinking that. Your blatant robophobia is simply inexcusable.
But you know,
But hey, none of us give up, right? I know we're all gonna escape. I'm not gonna rely on God, spirits, or the dead.
I believe in you.
Just you guys. I believe in all of you.
Okay.
Kaito.
Well, of course!
You're right. Those of us who remain can start over. Hold up, Keyboy needs to apologize to everyone for the whole student council thing. And there's only one kind of apology that I'm willing to accept.
How exciting!
Yank your head off and smash it onto the ground with all your strength, got that?
No way!
I've never heard of such an intense form of apology. It seems like everything is settled for now, even though we're missing her.
You alright?
Anything Gonta can do to help, you can tell Gonta.
Hey!
I think we should let her have some space for now. That might be the best for her.
Okay.
I remember how I felt.
Oh.
Gonta understand.
You're so dumb.
Huh?
Because I'm a liar.
Personally, I don't think lies are exactly a bad thing. Let's face it, you wouldn't have any free will if the world was comprised with just the truth.
But
Even then, I don't think it's good to lie to yourself, you know?
Right?
What are you saying? Think about Himiko's feelings a bit.
nuh-uh.
I only said this because I thought about it.
Because
Himiko has been lying to herself about her own feelings, so she's been holding back.
hey,
What are you repressing? Why are you trying so hard to hold back? What, hold back? Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So if you feel like crying while you're talking about Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up. Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. Tenko, Angie, I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely without you two. But I gotta survive. I still can't go to where you are. But I'm lonely. I'm so lonely without both of you. Himiko.
Damn it.
Himiko cried for a long time. She cried as if she was releasing all the emotions she had bottled up inside. Before we knew it, as if lured by her doing so, we began crying. The tears we shed, I can't even describe it. We were crying about what we had been through and what was to come. Sadness, hatred, frustration, discord, anger, love, tears filled with emotion. But at the very least, they weren't tears of submission. They were tears to push us forward. After a while, Himiko finally calmed down. However,
Is she hard to carry, Gonta?
not at all.
No, she fine.
Gonta looks
She's
so
sleeping
good.
very peacefully.
Gonta's gentleman.
she's all tuckered out after crying. Robots sleep well after leaking their oils too, right?
I have told you many times that I do not use oil as my fuel source.
But wow, that really surprised me. She passed out as soon as she stopped crying.
Yeah, but she looks so peaceful sleeping like that.
She probably felt better after letting it all out, don't you think?
Yeah, I hope so.
Then Gonta carry Himiko to her room.
Make sure you focus real good on your back, you hear me? You'll need that focus if you want to feel her little mosquito bites poking ya!
Bro,
There's no way
what?
he'd do such a thing. Gonta is a gentleman after all.
Dude, he was out of control. While we were heading back to the dorms, I suddenly noticed Kaito had stopped in his tracks. Is it training time? Kaito, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. I just want to get some night air. Don't worry about me. Go on ahead.
Huh?
You sure?
Well,
Anyway, don't do something like this again, okay? If you dislike scary things, then you should have said so earlier. I thought you were sick. You worried about me? Yeah, worried about your stupidity. Still haven't warmed up to me, huh?
But
Maybe not, but I feel like the walls we had up are coming down a little, you know? Perhaps those walls were her enemies. It seems like she doesn't want to wait anymore.
Got it.
Yeah, 'cause of me.
okay.
Yeah, but maybe you sound like you're bragging. But you sound like you're bragging. But like I said, I'm gonna get some air before I go back. You can go on ahead.
Okay.
Sure, got it. See you tomorrow.
Got it.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. After our goodbyes, I returned to my dorm room. I didn't notice what was going on with Kaito. What was going on? Uh-oh. Are we good? Cough. He's sick?
Damn it. I don't have time to be dying. I still haven't gone into space yet.
Wow, he's actually sick.
No way am I gonna die here. No way.
Oh no. Wait, was him being scared of this scary stuff an excuse? Oh no. I don't want that mask. Get that out of here. I'll just save over that. I don't care. Alright, wow. Kaito, no. A few days ago. Wait, hold on.
Hey there. Guess I don't have to introduce myself, huh?
Oh my gosh, Rantaro! Hey! Okay, oh wow, what a cliffhanger. I gotta stop myself here today. Well, Korekio being the killer, that's surprising. Well, not surprising. He was in one of the rooms that was revealed to us. His research lab was revealed. I just didn't expect him to be that crazy, and the loose ends were explained, so that makes sense. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.